Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, this citation I will complete the segment 9 of syntax. So, I'm gonna start it. The first one is answer the following question in the English to the best of your knowledge. A number of theories approaches of syntax have methods such as the traditional approach. What do you know of the traditional approach? Explain your answer with example. This method aims to show the relationship between the subject, the predicate, and other parts of the sentence using a line diagram. Subject, the part of the sentence that performs an action, usually a noun or object. Praise. Second is predicate. Predicate, the part of the sentence that indicate what is done or what happened to the subject. In diagram, the subject and predicate are placed on a horizontal line divided by a vertical line. Adverbs, adjectives, and objects are placed in slash below the modified word. For example, the sentence, the smart teacher trained the lazy boy patiently. The smart teacher is the subject, and the trained is a predicate. The lazy boy is a live object, and the patiently is the description. Number 2, what do you know of the structure approach? Explain your answer with example. My answer is what I think is that structure approach is a language learning method that focuses on sentence pattern and structures. The goal is to help students understand and use language patterns correctly to repetitive and gradual practice. The essence of the structure approach is the first one is sentence patterns. Learning a language starts with a simple structure such as subject, verb, object. For example, I eat apples. Then gradually move on to a more complex structure. Secondly, is a repetitive training. His students repeat sentence pattern to get used to it, such as exercise. He is running, she is running, they are running. And the third is oral priority. Practice speaking and listening before reading or writing. For example, teacher teach patterns. This is a blah blah blah. For example, this is a book. Student practice replacing object. This is a pen. This is a bag. This approach is stable for building a strong grammatical foundation but less emphasis on creativity or free communication. The third is, what do you know of the transformative generative approach? Explain your answer with example. The transformative generative approach, or developed by Noam Chomsky, is a theory that explains how sentences are generated from a deep structure to a surface structure to the rules of transformation. In a sense, humans have an innate ability to understand and form an infinite number of sentences. Deep structure, the basic idea or meaning of a sentence. The second is a fast structure, the way the sentence appears in oral or written from form after being changed by the rules. Example, deep structure, John loves Mary. Surface structure, Mary is loved by John. This is a passive. Does John love Mary? This is an interrogative sentence. This theory emphasizes creativity in language, where from a finite rule we can generate infinite sentence. The next question is, which one of the approaches do you agree with? Why? Explain your answer and position with reason. I agree more with the transformative narrative approach because it explains how we can make many sentences different from simple grammar rules. This approach shows that humans have a natural ability to understand and create language, and it also helped me understand language better and be more creative in composing sentences. My reason, I have three reasons. The first is more creativity. We not only memorize patterns but also learn to create new sentences as needed. The second is useful in real life. In everyday communication, we often create new sentence rather than just repeating exciting patterns. And my third reason is understanding deeper meaning, because this is approach help us understand how the meaning of a sentence can change in the different form. For example, a basic sentence is she eats an apple can be changed to does she eat an apple? This is a question. And an apple is eaten by her. This is a passive sentences. And the last question is, what do you know of sentence structure and how to analyze sentence structure according to the theory or transformative grammar or TG? Is it useful to analyze sentence structure using the theory? Why? Explain your answer with reason. Sentence structure is the way words are arranged in sentence to form meaning. In transformative grammar or TG, there are two types of structure. There are deep structure and survive structure. How to analyze sentence structure by TG? have a three for how to analyze this sentence. The first one is defining the deep structure. First, let's look at the basic meaning of the sentence. Example, John loved Mary, so the relationship between the subject John and the object Mary. Perform the transformation of the deep structure, which changes the sentence to another form using certain rules. Example, question sentence. Does John love Mary? Passive sentence. Mary is loved by John. Analyze rules. Explaining how sentence change from deep structure to surface structure using specific rules. TG is very useful in analyzing sentence structure because it can help us understand how meaning in a sentence can be changed to different form, and also help learn the rules in forming the correct sentence. So with TG we can analyze various sentence forms more easily and systematical. So I think this is enough. This is my answer for any question. Thanks for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.